Hey everybody, I just wanted to share a quick tutorial on how to get into TypeScript. You might have heard of TypeScript. It might be kind of confusing. Basically what it is TypeScript is JavaScript. It's a superset. It just adds features and it compiles down to JavaScript. So it really is helpful in the development process. It doesn't give you any runtime features or anything like that. It just helps you in the debugging, helps you catch errors earlier. And the way that it does that, the big feature is that it adds type checking. So you declare when you're writing your functions, you say this first parameter should only ever take a number. And then if you ever pass it anything else other than a number, you get an error. And so you catch those earlier instead of kind of getting weird behavior inside your application and then have to debug. So that's really why I use it, because it helps me catch a whole class of errors earlier in the development process. So definitely check out TypeScriptLang.org. Go to Learn, start with the tutorial, and then the handbook is awesome. So you can spend just a little bit of time in the handbook and pick up a lot of the great useful features inside TypeScript. So I've got a little demo project, and I'm using WebStorm, but I'm not going to use any of the features that WebStorm offers you as far as TypeScript goes. You could use this with Notepad, Sublime Text, whatever. So I'm going to load up a TypeScript file. We're just going to call it demo. So in normal JavaScript, if you want to declare a global variable x equals 5, that's how you do it. Well, in TypeScript, you can annotate and say x should only ever be a number. So if you were to assign it something else other than a number, this is going to give you a warning in the compiler. So that's the big main feature of TypeScript. There's other things too, like classes, and we can see how that works. So let's go ahead and load up TypeScript. So I'm going to assume you have Node and npm installed. So type npm install TypeScript. You could add the global flag, right, and make this a global dependency, but let's just put it into the project for now. Okay, and you can see over here, new node module folder .bin, and the important thing to note is that the command is not actually TypeScript, it's TSC. So when you're using that on the command line, just remember that. So let's go back and we'll say node modules. We're going to go to where the command was loaded. TSC, we can verify that it's in there. Okay. And then we're going to give it the file name that we want to compile, demo.ts. And then we can give it some options right here. And the one I always use is target ES5. By default, it's using ECMAScript 3, which is quite old. I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and start using ES5 now. Unless you're really concerned about old browser compatibility, go ahead and use ES5. Okay, and this should actually give us an error because we can see that on this line, at this column number, we are assigning a string that should be a number. So you can see how it caught that error. So we take this out and say 5, go back to the command line and try to run that again. No errors, and a new file appears, demo.js, which you can see right here. So this, you can see all of the type annotation is gone. It's compiled to regular JavaScript now. And you can see our class, what once was just a class declaration right here, is a little bit more code. And I'll explain that later in an advanced tutorial about TypeScript, but that's pretty much all you need to know now to just get into it. Like I said, check out the handbook, TypeScriptLang.org, and your development process will change forever. Thank you.